Looking good, MP?
Feeling good, too.
He's about to tear it up. Look out there, MP.
There's my favorite rookie. Congrats on the award and have a great game.
MP! I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
He about to tear the roof off.
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Mavericks taking on the Raptors. For the Dallas Mavericks, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Raptors, Mavs, just moments away right after this.
That drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the home bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you, your face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender.
Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Doc is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Doc, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Raptors. Here is Doc, covered by Flynn, and Doc gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Nobody near Irving. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
This is how aggressive Irving is on offense and why he's such a dangerous player.
Now here's Flynn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Barnes against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot. Flynn misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And Doc gets it to go.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And so here is Dallas after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Passes it to Barnes. Over Hardaway. Barnes can't get it to go.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Boucher with the steal. And they're on the break. Outside Flynn. Hardaway against Barnes. Back to Flynn. That's tipped. Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there's plenty of room for improvement.
That free throw good from Hardaway. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Now here's Pirtle. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Flynn. He's guarded closely. Back to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Flynn misses.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Barnes outside. Anunoby against Irving. Anunoby, no good. Dallas with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Shoots off the step back. Again, the Mavericks score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Now here's Flynn. Still yet to score. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. Mavericks leading by 12. Here is Doc. 10 points for him. Pass to Lively. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes right side. Makes good on the step back jumper.
Showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
Here is Doc, covered by Flynn, with the drive, and they pick up 2. 12 points for Doc.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Flynn. Tight defense on him. Raptors moving the ball around. The putback. Pirtle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here is Doc, covered by Flynn. Count it. 14 points for Doc.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Up top, Flynn. He has yet to score. The pass to Pirtle. Back to Flynn. Boucher with the ball. Williams picks him up. Anunoby, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 7.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now Now here's Flynn. Knocked loose. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change. Trent's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Now Pirtle. Last time out he had 14 points. Boucher kicks to Flynn. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. That shot no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Doc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 17.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Raptors trail by 17. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. Out to the right wing. Flynn dishes to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Here's Trent after the made shot from Doc. Boucher with a screen on Doncic. Here's Trent, and too long on the shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Flynn. Not a lot of room. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Porter's checked in for Toronto. Temple comes in. For the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Flynn subbed in for Garrett Temple. Come on. Barnes looking around. Trent passes to Flynn. Back to Trent. Achua kicks to Trent. Buries it from three-point range. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
Loves shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
On the court for the Mavericks. Williams is out there with Exum. And there's Doc. Then there's Irving. And it's Kleber in at the 5.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Trent against Irving. Outside Flynn. Back to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. And here's Trent outside. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
There's the dish to Flynn. Passes it to Achua. Here's the screen. Barnes passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here is Doc. He's got 26. High post try, and another basket for Dallas.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Barnes outside. Irving against Trent. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closely.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Doc. Another three for Dallas.
And what? A huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Achua. He's got 7. Back to Anunoby. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. It's good. Achua's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Doc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes outside. Trent against Irving. Trent kicks to Barnes. Down low, here's Flynn. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Thank you.
Flynn's got his first points of the game.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Here's Doc. Again, the Mavericks score.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Outside Flynn. Trent with the wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Pass to Doc. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Flynn dishes to Barnes. Back to Flynn. Up top, Achua. Up top, Flynn. Pocket 6. To the paint. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Here is Doc. He has 35. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Doc's got 37.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hardaway against Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against Cleveland was phenomenal. He picked up 67 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here is Doc. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot, and Doc gets it to go.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Barnes against Hardaway. Barnes down low. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. That one doesn't drop. The pass to Doc. From the arc. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Doc's got 45 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Doc gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
1:03 left here in the second. Pass to Boucher. Trent against Irving. Barnes passes to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Doc. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Steps back. Flynn kicks to Trent. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Doc. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. From deep, Trent. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Not a physically imposing defender, but Kyrie with great footwork and timing to affect the shot.
And so it's Dallas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Fans, put your hands together and get it out for Greg Panda.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Dallas Mavericks.
Unstoppable from range. That was the story of the first half. Defenders tried to chase them off their spots, but they made some tough shots.
And they had that relentless approach. They don't mind missing one or two. They just keep on coming at you. And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Doc has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have Jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Dallas calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
On the Sports House Squad.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Mavericks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
You know, right now, Dallas, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
They've got Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Flynn in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Passes it to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Poeltl's shot is off. Dallas shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Right here.
Pass to Williams. Here is Doc. And Barnes comes to help. Here's Doc. And it's off from three-point range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes against Irving. The jump hook off the left rim and out.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Doc gets it to go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The pass to Poeltl. 11 feet away, and Lively pulls it down.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Doc, and it's Dallas with another.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Here's Flynn. The offensive rebound. Barnes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Such a strong player. Barnes refuses to let the foul stop him.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And that one misses. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing. Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Poeltl with a screen on Hardaway. Hardaway against Barnes. And Anunoby now top of the key. Stripped it away. Here's Doc. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matches? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
So it's Toronto now. Barnes with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Count it from 12. Barnes has got 6.
Smart play by Scotty, calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
Here's Doc. Boucher. With the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Doc. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doc's got 14 points now in the second half.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Flynn the pass to Boucher. Barnes against Hardaway. Barnes can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Doc. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting just 34% from the floor. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 1-on-1 here. Here's Doc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Toronto has possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Outside Flynn. Back to Barnes. Outside Flynn from downtown. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. Here is Doc, covered by Flynn. They set the pick. Free throw line jump shot. Doc can't get it to go. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Take a look at Doc. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
Outside Flynn. 14 feet away. Barnes can't get it to go. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Doc. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And here is Flynn. 8 points for him. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. From about 19 feet, Flynn misses. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. There's the double team with Flynn. It's deflected. Here is Doc. Covered by Flynn. Now Anunoby. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here is Doc. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his. All the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. Kicks to Flynn. Launches it. The shot will not fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dallas again missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Doncic against Trent. Jones, the pass to Doc. There's the double team with Flynn. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Nice shot from the wing. Doncic has got 8.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Flynn the pass to Boucher. Anunoby kicks to Flynn. In the corner, it's Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From the high post, he gets that one. He's got 15.
Stop and pop from the mid-range coming your way, courtesy of Gary Trent Jr.
Doncic outside. Pass to Doc. Back to Doncic. Here is Doc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here is Doc. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more cents. Remarkable.
Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point. Land in the second half. Now here's Flynn. He right on him. And the dunk by Poeltl.
It doesn't take much for Poeltl to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Here's Doc. And stolen by Flynn. For Toronto, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Trent. Some changes for Toronto.
Always, coach. All right, get in there.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Richaun Holmes out there with Jones. And it's Green, and there's Doc, and it's Exum in at the shooting guard position. Doc can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Feeds to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Doc. Stolen. Barnes against Green. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Greg, he them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here is Doc. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Exum kicks to Jones. Dallas, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight. Green, the pass to Doc. Exum with it. Passes to Doc. To the middle, right wing. Holmes wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Trent can't hit.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Back to Green, and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Porter dishes to Barnes. And it's Trent in the corner. Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Doc. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Clearly a foul.
So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans, and hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
And the first one drops.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher comes in for Thaddeus Young. And McDaniels subbed in for Porter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Now, here's Trent. To the inside. Here's Barnes. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Here is Doc. Covered by Barnes. Pass to Exum. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Dallas. For Toronto, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. They set the pick. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for McDaniel. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And here is Flynn after the three-pointer from Doc. Poeltl finds Trent. Barnes outside. Back to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That free throw good from Doc. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good from Doc. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Now the pass to Boucher.
Get there.
Back to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's 12 points for Barnes.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here is Doc, covered by Flynn. Hardy passes to Doc. Good, another from 3.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Barnes. Inside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice timing on the putback from Poeltl.
Here is Doc. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Barnes with it. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. It's Jones on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Exum cans it from downtown. Exum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the feed to Flynn. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Richaun Holmes is checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. Barnes passes to Boucher. Over Jones. And that one hits back iron. The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here is Doc. Driving the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Pirtle's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And yep, another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Down low to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
You talk about a guy who is hitting his stride. Jakob Poeltl has grown into his own potential and is delivering on the floor.
Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Doc. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Now here's Flynn. Defense is right there. And the dunk by Boucher.
Slamming it, playing above the rim. That is Boucher's game.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Back to Flynn. Got a hand on it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Doc.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused.
Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Toronto shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. Deflects the pass. And he gets it to go.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Doc. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the Raptors with the ball. Barnes outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Points? Are you kidding me? You're making my job
Most
easy, MP.
three-point
Keep it up.
field goals in a single game in NBA.
I don't know that I saw anything specific, but